Hey there, it's Ree here from Data Promo. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up and manage the sports dashboard. So to start with, we're going to head over to the sports drop-down menu and we're going to select clients. Now we're going to set up a new client. There's a few already in there, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to set up two new ones. The first one we're going to go with is McDonald's. Now you can pop in the owner, which will come up as a drop-down box, and the account number if you want. For the purpose of this, we're just going to choose the logo. And this is a little bit important in helping see it on the dashboard, see this particular client on the dashboard. So I would really recommend uploading the logo. And then we're just going to click create client. And then going back to here, we're going to add one more, and this one will just be Autobahn. Again. And then create. So there we've created our clients, which is our first step. Next, we're going to go on to create a campaign. Now, for the sake of definition, a campaign here is your sports season. So you can see here that we've got AFL. For the sake of this, we're going to set up the NRL 2022 campaign, which is the NRL 2022 fixture. So I've already gone ahead and downloaded the CSV file for this, which we can find here. And I'm just going to click open and then save campaign. And that is going to be updated now. So that's all you need to do. Now what we need to do is go to game segments. In game segments, this is where you can split your broadcast up. So for example, we can do pre-game, first half, halftime, second half, post-game. I'm going to set up two segments for the sake of this training. So we're going to do pre-game. And then I'm also going to set up in match rather than split it up into halves just for the sake of this. You can do that however works for you and your team. So if we go back to schedule, you'll see there that this, you can select your rounds and see what this is, but this is just this is what's been uploaded through that CSV. So now that we've done that, I should also just touch that if you don't want to split it up into segments and you just want to have everything available from pre-game to post-game, then what you want to use is in broadcast. So I will create that one as well. In broadcast. So we can use this as a start to finish label instead of splitting it up through segments. So now that we've done that, we're going to head down to products, and now we're going to set up our products. So we're going to go a new sport product, and the first one we're going to set up is a brand mention. The label for this is B. So your name is the name of the actual product. So for example, we'll do brand mention, we'll do a credit. We'll also do an extended credit. Your label is what is going to appear on the dashboard so that you can identify which one is which. So we're going to hit save, and then I'm going to set up your credit and give that just a label. And last one, extended credit, and that's going to be the label that we see there. So there we have our product set up, and now what we need to do is go in and set up commitments. So we select commitments from here, and then we're going to go new commitment. So the client, we're going to go with McDonald's to start off with. The campaign is going to be the NRL 2022. So this is basically what we're doing with commitments is scheduling these products. So then we're going to go product, we're going to go a brand mention. We're going to select the color for this because they will come up with colors, color coded. So this will be really helpful. Let's try and keep it light. Now your priority, one being the lowest priority, and then the higher up you go, the more important they are. If you want them alphabetized instead of done in priority, then just leave all of your commitments at a 1, and then basically your dashboard will be arranged in alphabetical order instead. If you have higher priority commitments on there, then they will arrive at the top of your screen and filtered down in priority. So we're going to leave that. Then we need to select match segments. It's really important that we do this, otherwise they're going to not be allocated at all. So for the sake of this, we're just going to go in broadcast. You can also select multiple if you want to, like that. We're just going to stick to the 1. And then your start date. If this is a season-long commitment, then you want to make sure that you have from the first day of the season. So for the sake of this, we're just going to go from the 1st of January until December. Well, no, that will be finished by then. So there we've got pretty much all of this year, which means anything in that fixture this is going to appear in. If you have it for just one particular game, just select the date of that game, or that particular round, you just want the date of the round. And then we're going to hit Save Commitment. Now if we want to add a credit line, we just go over here to credit lines and we can add the credit line here. So we're going to just put and then we're going to add the credit line so we can see that there. So then we're going to go back into commitments and we're just going to add our autobound commitment as well. The campaign again, NRL 22. The product is, we're going to do a credit this time. The color we're going to go with is green. We're going to leave it at priority 1 and we're going to do in broadcast. Again, the start date will go Jan 1st and the end date we will go November 30. And we're going to hit save. Beautiful. So once we've done that, we are going to head over to our tracker, or what is here is the dashboard. So then we can go, yeah, that's fine. We're going to go dashboard. And this now opens up our tracking dashboard. We want to select our campaign. We then want to select our round. Select the game. And then we're going to select the segment. So what you can see here is that we've got a credit scheduled and a brand mention. Now, generally speaking, one brand, depending on who they are, etc., would have a credit, a brand mention, and a extended credit. So what I'm going to do is just jump back in and create those so that you can see what it looks like. Whoops. Commitment. So then we're going to go new commitment, autobahn, credit, campaign, NRL. Priority 1, match segment in broadcast. We're going to leave the date blank. Leaving the date blank just basically means it'll be there all the time. Just for the sake of this one, just to do this quickly, we're going to do that. And then we're going to just add one more commitment, and which will be autobahn, extended credit, NRL, green again, match segment in broadcast, and then we're going to leave that. Okay, so if we head over here and we click refresh, we can see now because I haven't selected exactly the same color, these are all different, but you can see here that these, oh, I've set up one twice, whoops. You can see here that these are labeled, so you can see extended credit, a credit, and then effectively what should be a B. So this is what your dashboard will look like with all of your different clients and commitments there. To record your product, so to record your credit, all you need to do is to hit it and it will come up here as one delivered. Now also, if you have allocated a credit line and you want to be able to see that, that will be available here on the eye. You just mouse over it and then click. It's got a slight delay on it, and it'll come up and it'll show you the credit line, and then you can click out of it. So that's pretty much your dashboard. You obviously have your clock up here, which you can change and set the clock time manually, go back and go forward. If you have, for example, done one and you haven't recorded it, you need to go back. Just go back to that time, hit your delivered, and then you can reset to now. The undo button, if you accidentally click on something and you deliver it and you don't mean to, we're just going to hit undo and it'll remove the delivery. Very last two little things is a great mention. So we've just hit this and said we've delivered it. We're now just going to hit great mention, and that's going to tag that delivery that we've just done as a great mention in the report. And lastly, if you need to search, you don't need to hit the search bar. You can see my mouse is down here. And if I just start typing MC, you'll see there that it comes up with McDonald's. So nice, quick and easy start function, search function. So that is your sports dashboard in a nutshell. If you have any questions or any feedback, we'd love to hear from you. Just email support@ourdata.io or get in touch with your OurData ambassador.